Hey guys, and welcome back. We remain in Washington, where it is Madison Keys taking on Qinwen Zheng, and I am excited for this one. It is going to be two big power hitters against each other. I mean, Zheng is so talented. It's crazy, and Keys, she hits as hard as anybody. What more can you ask for? I'm excited for this one. Should be a good one. Should be a good one. Both players are still just practicing their serves, but we got the coverage for you. Quality Shot Tennis. Don't forget to like the video as well. Let's get the likes up. Don't forget to sub as well. Ring the notification bell. Quality Shot Tennis. We got all the tennis coverage for you. Now it's over here in America, where that's where I'm at. And we made it over here to the States. I love how global tennis is, though, as a whole sport, but I don't want to wake up at 5 in the morning to commentate a match. So for me, it is very good. For me, it's great. I love it. I like both playing well this season and both likable. Yes, absolutely. And both have been in good recent form. Qinwen Zheng is coming off of she's on a 5-match winning streak. What does that mean? She won a title. Zheng won her first title. She is a very talented. Anybody who follows tennis can see how talented Zheng is. Both players are still practicing their serves, by the way. Zheng is so talented. I mean, it's crazy. Like, if you saw, did any of y'all see the tweener that Zheng hit earlier this year, where she was like just had to run way past behind the court, and it looked like she wasn't even going to get to the ball, and she hit a clean winner passing shot past Zachary. That was one of the best shots I've ever seen. Like, it really was. That was one of the most impressive shots I've seen in tennis all year. That was ridiculous. Zheng is so talented. She's such a good power hitter. Sometimes she can be a bit all or nothing. She needs to be a bit more consistent, this, that, but she's on a 5-match winning streak. She's 22-13 on the season. These two I've never played before. First meeting between both players. But and then what is Madison Keys' record on the season? I can pull it up for you. She's 25-9 on the season. Keys had a arguably slightly subpar season up until the grass courts, where Keys herself got a title as well. Madison Keys won Eastbourne, beat who was it? Was it Kudermetova? She beat Kazatkina. Sorry, Kazatkina, 15-13, the tiebreaker there, to win in where was it? Eastbourne. And then she made Wimbledon quarterfinals and lost to Sabalenka. But listen, both players are playing really well. You have to expect that this is going to be a fun match. Y'all were here for the last one between on the men's side, ATP Tiafoe and Karatsa. Forgetting names now. Then it's going to be this is going to be a good one, but it has to live up to that, and that's a lot to live up to. It's a lot to live up to, but I'm excited for this. And let's see how it goes down. Yeah, they're starting up. It is Keys serving here. Keys serving here. I feel like Madison Keys deserves more. She's just so up and down. She's very up and down. Absolutely. Zheng is a bit as well, though. Both these players are a bit up and down. Wow, forehand blistering winner from Keys inside out. That's what you're going to see all day. Zheng just murders a return, and Keys says, right back at you. If you like power hitting, you came to the right spot. We're at 40 love here. Kick serve. Back in return from Zheng is huge. Forehand cross court. Zheng gets to it. It's a forehand put away from Key. No, it's long. It's long. That's the thing about Keys. She can miss just easy shots. Keys is very good, but she's not the most consistent player around. So I feel you, Anthony. It's nice to be able to have tennis on your time clock from 12 noon till bedtime. Absolutely. Glad they moved the San Jose event to Washington. For the women, yeah, combine more tournaments. I love it. Combine more. It's just great. It's a great spectacle. Both. I like women's tennis. I like men's tennis. Let's combine it. And listen, they don't have to be the same thing. Anyone who's pretending that women's tennis and men's tennis is the same thing, that doesn't have to be the same. They're just both good. Turn on the TV, you old man. Women's tennis is great. It's amazing. It's in a fantastic spot right now. It really is. So, yeah. They're both in a great spot. So, forehand down the middle, forehand from Zheng to the forehand of Keys on the run, but she hits it. No, sorry, forehand from Zheng, but she hits it wide. Route 1-0 for Keys. Tennis is tennis for me, men or women. Yeah, I get excited about both. They're players. I just get behind players and I go with it. JJ Wolf, he's great. I get behind him on the men's side. You know who else is great? Agnieszka Radwanska. I'm like, oh, I like her shot making. This is sick. You kidding me? It's great. It's tennis. Listen, to me, what separates the real kind of big tennis fans for me are people who understand how difficult a sport tennis is. That's the separation. Once you realize how impressive women's tennis is, it doesn't have to be men's tennis. Once you realize how impressive women's tennis is, you're set. Get behind your player. Because it's amazing. It's amazing. I'd get behind Zheng Qinwen. That's it. Yeah, Zheng's awesome. Yeah, I really like Zheng too. She's great. I feel like tennis YouTube is a bit of a Zheng fan. We're the Zheng fan base. I feel like you get anybody. I know Cam likes Zheng as well. We know talent and we know great players, and Zheng is she's good. Everybody knows it. She's great. Tennis is easy if you don't mind losing. That's it, Ghost. That's it. And people will be like, oh, the mental part of tennis is stupid. Okay, pick up a racket. Because the professionals at the highest level of the sport talk about the mental side of tennis, how it's a momentum sport, the rhythm of tennis, how you really have to be mentally in it. Pick up a racket. If the mental side of tennis doesn't matter to you, then you'll be number one. Pick up a racket. We're at 15 all. Zheng serving. First serve into the net. Second serve. Second serve for Zheng. Second serve is wide. 15-30. 15-30. Everett Navratilova got me into tennis. That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy, man. I wish I grew up during that era. I'm just too young. Or like, you know, like I just grew up with different eras, you know. I'm like 15 years old. I only know Alcaraz. Who is this? I only know Alcaraz. No, that's awesome. I mean, Navratilova to me is she's to me the greatest female player of all time. Just with what she did in her own era is just unbelievable to me. Graf, Serena, there's so many others to name. I don't passionately believe that. Like, you could tilt me to think Serena or Graf or Everett, or even if you go all the way back. But to me right now, she's who I currently believe is. I'm just too young to remember it, Anthony. I came out a bit wrong. I didn't mean that way. I didn't mean that way. Didn't mean like that. So back in return into the forehand of Zheng, cross, forehand from Keys into the net. It's 30-40. Another break point coming here for Keys, though. Couple break points on the serve. Hey, what's up, Max? Thanks for joining in. Join in. But yeah, Navratilova Everett is crazy because Navratilova was like, totally agree. Navratilova so dominated in doubles. Yeah, she won like 350 titles, like all together. It's crazy. It's unbelievable. Like, that's not I'm not just making that number up. Look up Navratilova number of titles. This is like 30 years ago. It's not like Suzanne Lingland. Like, this was like just 30 years ago. And Matt can tell you all about it. Navratilova is insane. Forehand, inside out is too good from Zheng. We're at deuce. Yeah, and Navratilova beat Chris Evert, her biggest rival, 13 times in a row. Chris Evert has a 90% win percentage. And Navratilova beat her 13 times in a row at Chris Evert's peak. That's ridiculous. So, who win? Cyril? Yeah, it's a good question. I reckon Zheng. I think Zheng's got it. I think Zheng pulls off a little bit of an upset over the 7th seed. But we'll see what happens. Keys is in very good form. She loves the hard courts. The crowd is going to be behind her. Zheng is on a win streak, though. She won a title last week. We'll get more to their recent results as well. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Backhand Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Into the backhand slice of Keys. Forehand from Zheng. Inside out. Backhand on the stretch into the forehand of Keys. A great rally. Forehand cross and forehand cross of Keys. Forehand from Zheng. Forehand of Keys. Forehand Zheng. Inside out into the backhand slice of Keys. What a rally. Backhand close to the net now. Down the line is too good from Zheng. We're at advantage. We are at advantage because, listen, it's good rallies all around so far. That was a great rally. I don't know how many shots, 20 shots. 20-shot rally, hard hitting from both players. Insane. Navratilova was innovative in terms of diet and exercise too. She changed the way women train. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, innovative. That's great. Steffi Graf and Monica Seles could have been another Everett Navratilova in terms of rivalry. I reckon Seles might have even been too good. The Seles is by miles the saddest thing that's happened in the sport. The only thing that comes close is Maureen Connolly because it's just a similar story if you know Maureen Connolly. But Monica Seles is something else. Because she looked like she was about to dominate. I mean, unbelievable. Back in return into the net. Keys slaps her thigh because she's like, I should have made that. We're at 1-1. We're at 1-1 here. I've never played an actual tennis match. The most I've done is rally against a wall, hit a few serves, and I find that hard. LOL, people need to be educated when they go tennis. Is an easy sport. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. I'm not a commentator. This has all been a setup. I'm here to tell people how hard a sport this is. Are you kidding me? I'm not here to commentate. Let somebody else do that. I'm here to let you know this is not an easy game. And I don't like people coming in here, people coming into the social media comments being like, oh, you suck. That was so easy. Pick up a racket. Keys backhand down the middle into the backhand of Keys. Forehand Keys pass is wide. 15 love for love 15, I should say. Seles was amazing. Agreed. Yeah, totally. Absolutely. Yeah, and I mean, obviously she had a weird game. I hate it because it's like, maybe if she didn't play two hands on both sides, then people will be like, okay, well, she'd even be a bigger asterisk to people. Like, she really was the most, if you look at replay, she was unstoppable. Like, she was amazing. Forehand squat, this shows the talent of Zheng. That was an amazing squash shot, just sliced down the line, laser down the line. Kies with a great return to it, though. 15 all. 15 all. 1 all and 15 all in this one. Yeah, Anthony Hersher on commentary. I hope you guys enjoy it. Keys versus Zheng. We're going to enjoy this one. Two big power hitters. Like I said, this is the first time both players have played. Both players have had a very different grass court season, though. I'll talk more about that as well. Forehand from Zheng is a huge one, but it goes long. 30-15. 30-15 for Keys. Jennifer, the other Conley, is beautiful. I'm sure she is. I can't place what she looks like right now. I'm sorry, guys. I'm supposed to be the movie guy. I can't remember what. I don't know why. But I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure she is. Yeah. So serve into the net. I'm trying to remember what movie she was in. It's a backhand from Zheng into the forehand of Keys into the net. Yeah, I think she's a model as well. Whatever. Oh yeah, that's right. It's a forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng into the net. Yeah, Max, just because of your comment, I was trying to remember where. Yeah. No, yeah, she's beautiful. And she's, she was in Little Children. She was in, what else was she in? Labyrinth as a younger actress, but Once Upon a Time in America, she was in as well. Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. Alita Battle Aid. I didn't know that was her. Anyway, back to the tennis. Jennifer Connelly was in Top Gun Maverick. Yes, that was her. Yeah. Labyrinth, yeah. David Bowie. Yeah, Labyrinth's great with all the puppets and stuff. 2-1, yeah. 2-1 for Keys in this one. But yeah, like I said, both players have had a very different grass court season. Keys, Zheng didn't win a single match all grass court season. You would think with the power of her game, how she hits so many balls off the rise, her talent, her shot making, you would have thought that she would be she'd have had a better grass court season because grass works with that game so well, quick shot making, fast shots, but she didn't win a single match. She popped up against some really great players throughout the whole grass season. She had to verse against players like Kudermetova, Siniakova. So, I mean, players she could have beaten, though. Jessica Pegula, who, although was great and got to the quarterfinals at Wimbledon, isn't really the biggest grass courter, but still tough enough players. But anyway, but her recent form's been good because she just got her first title. She just got her first title beating Italian Paolini in the final. So that's been good from Zheng. And then Madison Keys on the complete opposite had an amazing grass court season without much of a surprise too. Madison Keys loves the grass courts. She won. Where'd she win? Was it in Eastbourne? Where did she win? But Madison Keys, yeah, she won Eastbourne. She beat Kazakhina in the final, and then she made the Wimbledon quarterfinals, losing to Sabalenka. So Zheng didn't have a good grass court season. She didn't win a single match on grass courts, but she just won a title. And Madison Keys has had an amazing grass court season. This is her first tournament since Wimbledon. Madison Keys can beat anyone on a go. Oh, yeah. If her mental strength is up to par. Yeah, I think so. I think so for sure. All right, Zheng to serve. I'm excited to see how this one continues. Love Jennifer Connelly in A Beautiful Mind. I haven't seen that one. I've heard of it. Backhand down the middle into the backhand of Zheng into the net. Love 15. Love 15. Love 15 here. Keys ready on the return. That's a good ace down the line from Zheng. We're at 15 all. With aces like that, I don't know why she didn't do well on the grass courts, but it just didn't work out for her. Didn't work out for Zheng, but listen, she's still young. I never like to say like, oh, okay, Zheng didn't do well on grass courts. She didn't win a single match this year. She's bad on grass courts. No. So the thing about grass courts is they're so difficult to master. The more experience you do playing on grass courts, the really better that you get. It's really that kind of surface. So I'd like to see what she looks like on grass in the next few years as well. Like Holger Rune. Last year, he didn't win a single match on grass courts. Everybody was like, oh, Rune sucks on grass courts. I was like, okay, can we wait? Because Runa's game really seems like it's good for grass courts, and then he reached the quarterfinals of Wimbledon this year. Stamina and whatever became an issue for him at Wimbledon. Also, he ran into Alcaraz, but yeah, I think never judge a young player too much on how they play on grass. Give them a few years to really adapt to it. That's why we need a longer grass court season as well. And grass is so fun to watch. It's a big serve down the line. Good serving from Zheng. Zheng really hitting her spot so far. We're at 2-2. That's the thing about skillful players like this. That's the thing about you. You hear people say stuff like somebody's talented, right? What does talent do for tennis? Well, obviously you can hit between the leg shots and stuff like that. But the thing about talent is that you can hit more precise shots more consistently than 99% of other players. And Zheng is so good with the precise angles. That's what talent does in tennis. And she's so good at being precise with the angles and all of that. Cross court down the line. That's what a skillful player is. And Zheng is so skillful with the ball and making it go where she wants it to go. And that's what tennis is about, really. making the ball go where you want it to go and the other player not knowing where it's going. Forehand is wide from Zheng. Zheng's still really settling in, though. She's had a few errors, so Zheng is still settling in. Ghost, I bet Anthony knows all the talent in Georgia. I don't. I really don't. I'm not keeping up with that much locally. Not enough. Not as much as I should. I have a story about that, though. Backhand cross in the backhand of Keys. Forehand to the backhand of Keys. Cross in the backhand slice of Zheng. Forehand from Keys inside in. Zheng reaches for it, but it goes back on her side. We're at 30 love. Eubanks is a Georgia talent. That's it. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I can name a few, but I can't name a whole lot. I wish I could. I wish I could. But Ethan Quinn is a good talent from Georgia. Darwin Blanche is not Darwin, but he's not from Georgia. Sorry. I meant Thomas Bride is a good talent. There are a few that I can name, but I can't name a whole lot that are from Georgia. I wish I could, but I can't just sit here and pretend. I can look it up real quick. Pretend that I know, but I don't. Huge forehand return from Zheng, but Keys gets it back with interest. It's a forehand from Zheng down the line, right on the sideline. It's a forehand drop shot. Zheng has the craft and she has the talent. I'm speaking about talent. Zheng is proving me right. 30-15. Seems like the University of Georgia has produced 20 pro players. Yeah, they've produced a lot. I can name you some throughout the days. Some of them aren't originally from Georgia, but Robbie Ginepri is a great player from Georgia. Melanie Odan, Christopher Eubanks. I mean, there are a few. Ben Shelton is from Georgia. Coco Gauff is from Georgia. So there are a few, but yeah. Stunning drop shot. That was a good one, Carmena. That was a good one. She's got the talent. She's so fun to watch. So fun to watch. I look forward to watching her for the next whatever years. Anthony took the midnight train to the Atlanta Open. That's it. You got it. Goes to Joe Lyskoff from Georgia. Yeah, she's right here from Atlanta. I think that's why she enjoyed the Atlanta Open so much. She always plays the exhibition on Sundays against Leylah Fernandez. She did that this tournament, the Sunday before the tournament started. But yeah, she was just walking around Atlanta. It's just her home. Like I said, I was in Atlanta Open. And for anybody who doesn't know, I got to go to the Atlanta Open live in person and as a media person. And I was in the hotel where all the players were staying at. And I just looked to my left and it's just Coco Gauff sitting like the most casual teenager just on her phone. I was like, that's Coco Gauff. And then I see her again walking with her boyfriend on the sidewalks nearby near the hotel. So it was crazy. It was crazy to be there. I think the Atlanta crowd was cheering against Ben Shelton because he played for Florida. It's like Cam Norrie with New Zealand. Cam Norrie originally from New Zealand, and then he's changed to play for Great Britain. So it's kind of like that. That's wild. Anyway, back to this one. It's Zheng with chances on the Keys service game. First serve is long from Keys. It's a double fault from Keys. That's no good. You have to be more clutch than that. No good. It's a break point for Zheng here. Zheng ready on the return. First serve into the net again. Kick serve into the backhand of Zheng. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Forehand Keys. Into the net. We're at 3-2. We got an early break for Zheng. I kind of picked Zheng for the upset. We'll see what happens. Andre 3000 is also from Georgia. Yeah, Andre 3000 is the go. I like that. What was it, Nick? Cartoon Network show? That's one of my earliest memories. Watching that Andre 3000 show. I love that one. With everybody in the instruments, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, Hey Outcast, one of the best songs of all time. It's probably the best song of all time. 3-2 for Zheng. Very quick start here for Qinwen Zheng. 21 minutes into this one. Let's look at the stats here. Zheng 6 for 6 on first serve points, but she's only had to play 6. So she's 46% first serve percentage, only made that many serves. Not as good on second serve. That's not so good. But she did just enough to hold. She had to save 2 break points with those numbers, but when she got the chance on the key serve, she's been able to hold. But look, those numbers mean that she might have she might get into more danger on her own serve. She'll need to be more solid on her own serve, but she did very well to break. Let's look at winners to errors. If it has it, doesn't seem to have it. Not yet. Okay, well. Oh, well, I can try to find it somewhere else. But anyway, Zheng's done well on winners to errors so far. A few errors, but she's hit a lot of winners too, so that's good. But yeah, she'll need to serve better because Keys is going to have chances if she doesn't pick up on her serve as well. Any chance you got serve speeds stats? Yeah, I can find them there. Give me a sec. Give me a second, Ghost. I got you. 1 sec. Or no, okay, yeah. Tennis. This site usually has serve speed and also the winners to errors, but it doesn't have it right now. I don't know why. I'll try to pull it up on another site and let you know. All right, back to this one. 15 love for Zheng in this one. When you win a trophy at the Atlanta Open, you have to shake it like a Polaroid picture. That's it. And then a little bit of Coca-Cola sprays out too. It's awesome. First serve in the net. Oh, where? Come on, here we go. My stream is lagging a little bit behind. Gonna get that fixed up. But we're at 15-all here, 3-2. Keys ready on the return. Serve from Zheng is long. Anthony, remember Total Drama Cartoon Network? I would be ashamed to talk about how much I watched that as a kid. For a weird month and a half, that was my favorite show. I can't say why, but I'm ashamed of it. Because watching back, that's one of those shows that was not good. But for a minute, that was my favorite show. I can't tell you why. 15:30. 15:30. Backhand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Backhand Keys cross. That's a winner. 15:40. We got a couple break points here. I'm ahead of you for this match, but was behind you for the other match. Yeah, I got a little bit. The streamer I'm watching it on is a little bit behind. Hopefully I'll get that fixed up. But it's Keys with 2 chances to break here. Keys with 2 chances to break here. But always, when the score is ahead, I always try not to look at the score, so I am reacting in real time as well. Just open another tab, so I don't know what's going to happen. But hopefully, anyway, it's interesting to watch anyway. Listen to my commentary. Sir, it's a double fault from Zheng. We're at 3-3. We're at 3-3 here. At least there's regular show on Cartoon Network. Haha. Is that still going? Yeah. I don't know what's still going. Gumball was pretty good. I haven't watched a lot of the new Cartoon Network stuff. About the newest one that I watched on any of those was like Gravity Falls. That Gravity Falls, like, it's one of the best shows of all time. I don't even care. Gravity Falls is awesome. I will fight for that. We're at 3-3. Forehand, inside out, backhand from Zheng. Does it catch a line? It's close. I think it's just long. Keys leaves it, and it's 15-love. Keys leaves it. We're at 15-love. Great response from Keys. Yeah, absolutely. Great response from Madison great response from Maddie to get it back there. Absolutely. It's a backhand from Keys into the backhand slice of Zheng down the middle. Forehand from Keys into forehand of Zheng. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng down the line. That's a great shot from Zheng. We're at 30 all. We're at 30 all on this one. Anthony, I agree. Gravity Falls the best. Listen, if you know, you know. I mean, that's like, yeah. I grew up on that. That's my like childhood show. Not my early, like it's not my childhood show, but it's the one that I was like, that's the one I got the most attached to when I was younger. So that one's awesome. I mean, it's so funny, and also, yeah, if you know, you know. It's that type of thing. If you know, you know. 30 all. Avatar is also a great one. Kind of in that same vein, I would say. Different, but 30 all. Forehand from Zheng is long. 40-30 for Keys. 40-30 for Keys in this one. When Axie was first coming out, he frequented McDonald's. Yeah, Axie was like the cultural trendsetter. Yeah. Yeah, Axie was the McDonald's are a guilty pleasure. McDonald's is just guilty. It's everything about McDonald's is guilty pleasure, but it's also just guilty. If you, I don't like it when I'm eating McDonald's. I genuinely am like, this is illegal. Backhand slice cross into the backhand of Keys. Backhand from Zheng into the backhand of Keys. Cross into the backhand of Zheng down the line, but it's in the net. 4-3. 4-3 in this one. 4-3 in this one. We have a place in East Tennessee called Powell's, and it was awesome. It's an upscale McDonald's. Okay, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a few like fast food joints around like America that I hear are really good, but they're just super local. Like Culver's is one I hear is really good as well. There's a few I want to try. No doubt. But yeah, like I said, Zheng is 22-13 on the season. She was a bit up and down, but pretty good. It's still a pretty good season, but she really picked up in winning a title last week. Like I said, beat Paolini in the final. Paolini, I thought, has looked great all season. But yeah, I like against Caroline Garcia earlier this year, I watched her. She just looked great. So she really deserved a final as well. But I was very happy to see Zheng because she deserves it more than anybody to finally get a title in her pocket. And then, what else? Keys is 25-9 on the season as well. 4-3. 4-3. Need to try Culver's one day. Yeah. Yeah, I need to try it too. Yeah, there's a cool YouTube channel that I watch. They did a bracket where they rate like different fast foods from all over America, and Culver's won the bracket. So You know what I mean? Like, I gotta check Culver's out. Some YouTubers I really like that one. So 15 love in this one for Zheng. Yeah, Culver seems really good from everything I hear about it. We're still on serve. It's been a roller coaster. We've had about 2 or 3 breaks, but we're back on serve here. Been very up and down. If you were here for the Tiafoe Karatsev match, exact opposite of that one. Very close, but no player was breaking. It got to 2 tiebreakers. Here, everyone's breaking. Both their serves are getting broken. That's a great forehand inside in. She was running back outside of the ad side, and she hit it a perfect winner inside in. So 30 love here for Zheng. Culver's is awesome. I always go there when I go to the States. Nice. Yeah, I gotta check it out. For sure, Ashley. First serve into the net. Second serve coming for Zheng. 32 minutes into this contest. Backhand Zheng cross into the backhand of Keys is a lob way up high. It's a smash from Zheng. She decides to take it on as a smash. That's a backhand hit over it from Keys, but that's a backhand lob from Keys. Initially, Keys did well to stay in that rally, but it wasn't enough against the power of Zheng. I mean, that wasn't a smash for most players. Zheng decided to take it on as a smash, which was an interesting choice. It paid off in the end. It wasn't that smash was never going to be a winner, but it did enough. It did enough. 40 love here. Serve out wide, 4-4. Keys gets out of trouble, 4-4. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Don't forget to like as well and subscribe, all of that. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Culver's damn autocorrect. Hate autocorrect. Hate it. Love 15 for Zheng, by the way. Zheng is hitting so big throughout this match. It's great to see. Great stuff. Thanks for the coverage tonight. And yeah, no problem, Carmena. Yeah. Appreciate you being in here. Thanks for joining as well. It's always fun to have you. So thanks for joining in. It's a forehand from Keys down the line. Is that a winner? It's just wide, I think. Love 30. Zheng with a chance. Love 30. Zheng with a chance. We enjoyed it. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marina, for stopping by as well. I need to watch more matches of upcoming Chinese player Jie Qi Cheng. Okay, so I got to tell you, okay, two things about that. After this point, big point. Love 30. Forehand return from Zheng goes long. So think about Zheng. She's getting a little bit more consistent, but a lot of her game is a little bit all or nothing. But not entirely. You could argue Madison Keys is even more so that way. I don't even agree with whether it's not really all or nothing, but it's very. She can go into these streaks where at this point in her career where she's hitting a lot of errors. When she starts getting that down to go lower, less errors, that's going to be a big step for her in her career. But she's hitting a lot of winners too. Forehand cross into the forehand, inside out from Keys, backhand lob way up high. That's a great shot. Defensive lob. That's a forehand inside out. Keys does too much with it, and she knows it. Keys knows it too, and that gets 2 chances for Zheng, who gets to 15-40. That is 2 chances for Zheng, who gets to 15-40. Wow. Wow. Hey, okay, so sorry, guys. We are back. The connection was lost. Sorry, technical difficulties on my side. Sorry for the confusion. We are back here. Gonna try to get us back up for the continuation of this match. Hopefully that does not happen again. Technical difficulties, you know, as it happens. That was very annoying and stressful, but it was also my bad for not being prepared for something like that to happen. But we are back now. Thank you, everybody who waited. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Matt. You're good, Anthony. We're still here. I appreciate it, Max. Appreciate you all, Matt. Yeah, thank you. Thank you all for staying. Anthony, come back. I'm here now. Let me get the score up. Let me get the score back up. Let me get the stream back up. We are not missing out on Keys versus Zheng. I don't care what my connection has to say about it. Yeah, we should be back now. Let me see it here. Should be all good. Saka, nah, I appreciate it. We're trying to get this back. Second. We get the scoreboard back up. Scoreboard back up in a second. Here we go. There we go. All right, scores back up. 5-5, 40 love. Welcome back, Anthony. I appreciate it, Max. Thank you all for staying. Once again, sorry for the technical difficulties. As far as I'm concerned, everything just went blank. I have to figure out exactly what happened to make sure that does not happen again. Need to make sure that does not happen again. But yeah, I appreciate you all for staying. We'll figure this out. 5-5. It's looking like Keys is going to hold here, so we'll still have a game in this match game in the set to go for the end of the set. All right. Score, yeah, that's it. That's it, Osaka. Yeah. I'm trying to get it back now where I can see the stream. Everything kind of went blank for me. I'm not sure why. We'll get that sorted out as well. But we're back now. Zheng up 40-15. That's it. 6-5 for Keys. We'll figure it out. Give it all time. We'll all get sorted out. Here we go. We should be coming back now for the 6-5 game. We're getting it back. We're getting it back. You know, we have technical difficulties and we figure it out. I have stuff back up to make sure that this doesn't happen. And it went blank, but we're back. It's not going to stop us. Here we go. 46 minutes into the set, 6-5. Here we go. All right, I got my stream back. Everything's coming back. Thank you all for being so patient. Everybody who stuck around, we're here for the end of this set. Thank you all for sticking around and being so patient. It's so nice. Anybody who stuck around, waited, we always come back. We come back. All right, Zheng serving here, 5-6. Here we go. Okay, hopefully no more problems. Hopefully no more technical difficulties. But we figure it out. We're not messing out on this. Zheng serving, 15 love. Here we go. Kick serve to the backhand of Keys forehand into the forehand of Keys forehand Zheng. Way up high is a shank, and it goes long. We're at 15 all. Thank you all for being so patient. Welcome back. Welcome back. We'll have the rest of this match for you. There shouldn't be any more like that. My whole screen went blank. Everything went blank. It was like no more connection. I don't know what exactly happened. We'll get that figured out. But yeah, I'm back now. And I'm glad that we can at least see the end of this first set because it's been a good one. It's been a good one. Serve from Zheng into forehand into the net, 15-30. 15-30 here. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all who stuck around. And we're here for the end of this match. We still got an hour to go, at least. I don't expect anything less. $15-30. Keys with a chance here at the end of this first set. Yeah, it was a great stream till then. Let's get that back. Let's get the energy back that we had before I had a little bit of a technical tragedy here. Say, what was it, forehand wide? It's a forehand wide from Zheng. It's 15-40. We've seen quite a few errors and inopportune times from Madison Keys, but that's an error from Qinwen Zheng, and it's 15-40. 2 set points for Madison Keys. Madison Keys, the former U.S. Open finalist. Qinwen Zheng, she might have a U.S. Open final. She might have a Grand Slam final, a Grand Slam in her future, but Madison Keys says, look, I was a young player once, but I've been around quite a bit now. And Keys is looking to take this set. It's a backhand down the middle into the forehand of Zheng, backhand from Zheng, cross into the backhand of Keys, backhand Zheng into the backhand of Keys. And it's wide, it's long. Or that's long from Zheng, and it's 7-5 for Keys. I thought Keys' shot was out, but must have just hit the baseline. It's Zheng who hits the shot long, and it's 7-5 for Madison Keys. And we'll be here throughout the second set. Sorry that we left for a little bit. I had technical difficulties on my side, which we got sorted out. My screens just went blank, but we got it back now. We're at 7-5, 1-0. We'll be here for the rest of this one. Osaka and Nishikori should play mixed doubles in Grand Slam. That would be great. I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome. I looked for an order of play for tomorrow in Washington, but apparently it is not out yet. Yeah, there are a few events there are a few tournaments I feel that just put it out a little bit later than other ones. So that's a little bit sad to see. It's good whenever a tournament puts out their schedule as early as possible. Not just for the fans, by the way, for the players as well who are playing the event too. Yeah, anyway. It's good to have all the information. Yeah, welcome back, Anthony. Yeah, I appreciate all of y'all who stayed. Yeah. I saw, is the match over? Anthony coming back. Gonna head off and get some shut-eye now. Thanks, Anthony. I'll see you, Carmino. Yeah, Carmino left as well. But yeah, anyway, I appreciate all of y'all who stayed. Big technical difficulties, but we're back now. So anyway, that was the first set. That was a good first set. Let's look at the stats. Let's look at the stats for that one. 52 minutes of play. First serve percentage, not good for either player, especially for Zheng, who only got 42% of first serves in. That just can't do it when you're playing against a powerhouse returner like Madison Keys. 47% of second serve points won. And she hasn't listen, she's hit 19 for second serves, 14 first serves. That just, you can't do that against Madison Keys. So yeah, not a great start in that way for Zheng. She needs to make more first serves in. There's no doubt about it. Needs to make more first serves in. 52 minutes, 7-5 first set. We'll be here for the rest of this match, whether it's 2 sets, whether it's 3 sets. I wouldn't be surprised either way. I don't think the match is over. I don't think Zheng is out of this. I still feel like Zheng might do something. Let's see what happens. But it's Keys with the advantage, and she has the first set. The American with the first set. But it's the first serve in the net. Backhand into the backhand slice, into the backhand slice volley of Zheng. Forehand into the net from Keys. Love 15. Listen, I really don't think Zheng is out of this. Zheng is coming off the confidence of winning a title last week. She didn't, I'm sure she felt like she had tons of chances in that first set. Keys is known to, even if she can play a really great first set, she can let off. Madison Keys isn't somebody who will never let off. So, let's see what happens. Forehand cross and the forehand of Zheng down the line, but that's wide as well. Going to relocate to my workroom. Be right back. Okay, yeah, no problem, Matt. No problemo. See you in a bit. 15 all here. Keys to serve. But yeah, I don't think Zheng is out of this yet. Zheng has showed why so many people hype her up. She's shown her skills, her power. She's only getting better. Young player. Fast improving. It's another double fall from Keys. Both players double faulting at bad moments, which is not a good sign. Anthony, how would you feel if you bumped into Roger and Rafa? I would freak out. I don't know what other answer you're looking for me. I would freak out. Now, I try to treat them just like people because they are just human beings and stuff. But I would be completely and utterly freaked out. Backhand slice into the forehand of Keys, inside out. That's a winner. 30 all. Keys doesn't want Zheng to have hope so quickly in the second set. She's gonna try to stop her from getting the hope. Like, look, I won the first set, not you. Hold up. 30 all. 30 all in this one. Did anyone think Carlos was going to win Wimby before RG? Not many. Nah, I don't think so. Forehand from Keys into the backhand of Zheng. Backhand from Zheng into the backhand. That's long from Keys. It's a break point early for Zheng. Early break point for Zheng here. Early break point for Zheng. It's a good serve from Keys, though. It's a forehand into the net from Zheng. We're at deuce. We are at deuce. Deuce here. Zheng on the return. Ready. Forehand down the line. It's a good return slice. Cross score into the backhand of Zheng. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Picks it up from the middle of the court. Forehand. Topspin way up high to the forehand of Zheng. Forehand of Keys to the backhand of Zheng. Backhand Keys into the backhand of Zheng. That's wide. That's wide. So it's advantage to Keys. Listen, Keys has been top 10, top 15, mostly top 10 for a long, long time for a reason. She knows how to get out of a sticky situation. She knows how to get out of a sticky situation. She'll figure it out. Advantage for Keys. Advantage for Keys. Backhand from Zheng is wide. Go Zheng. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Zheng is so good. She's so talented. Once she really hones in on her talent and gets more consistent, doesn't hit these weird errors every now and again, she's really going to be so good. So deserving of the title that she won last week. But yeah. But yeah, Max, how would you feel if you bumped into Roger and Rafa? I would want just to ask them so many questions. I have so many questions for them. I grew up on their rivalry. It's still my favorite rivalry of the original three. It's not the best one. It's not the best one, but it's my favorite. Nadal Djokovic is clearly the best one. I guess Federer and Djokovic has some argument to being underrated just because they have so many iconic moments, but I feel like you'd have to say Nadal Djokovic is the best one. But Federer and Nadal, I just always, their matches, I just love watching their matches. The clash of styles is awesome. Two of the best ever going at it, and I don't know. They had a lot of great matches. It's not a landslide, but that would probably be my favorite rivalry of the big three rivalries. 15, love 15 here. Your commentary is great. Rather listen to you than TV commentary. I appreciate that a lot, Osaka.net. Yeah, definitely make sure to like and sub. Yeah, it's Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. You know, that's my goal. I'm live reacting to the matches. I want to make it interesting. So make sure to like and sub. I'll be here for more matches as well. Yeah, Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. If you want to follow me, tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch on YouTube, tennis commentary booth, and just commentary booth on Twitter, tennis commentary booth on Instagram, and that's tennis commentary booth with Anthony Hirsch on YouTube. If you wanted to look at my channel as well, I just posted a vlog on there. I went to the Atlanta Open in person, which was so fun. I have stories to talk about with that as well. But yeah, forehand way up high from Zheng. That's the lob. It's shanked though. It's love 40. Love 40 in the second set. 0-1, love 40. We are an hour into this match. Keys with a bunch of chances to break this open. Just takes it and breaks it open. Serve out wide is a good one from Zheng, and guess what? It's 15-40. Zheng's not giving up without a fight. Zheng is on a 5-match win streak. She won a title last week. Zheng won a title last week, but she didn't have to play a player like Madison Keys. And she didn't have to play a player like Madison Keys in front of the American crowd. And that is a different version of Madison Keys. Serve is long. A second serve coming for Zheng. Keys looking to break this open real quick. Serve. It's a double fault. And listen, these double faults are coming at inopportune moments for both players, but especially for Zheng. Double fault to give her the break. It's 2-0 for Keys. 2-0 for Keys. But yeah, don't forget to like and sub. Quality Shot Tennis. I appreciate all of y'all for still sticking around on the stream. All my screens, I had a problem earlier with the technical difficulties. Lost connection, but it's all good. We're here. We figure it out. We got stuff in place. Whatever. We figure it out. And it's 2-0 here. And I appreciate all y'all for being patient. I really do. Thank y'all for joining. We'll be here for the rest of this one. Let's see if Zheng can do anything. Backhand hits the tape. It goes wide. It's left 15. Left 15 here for Zheng. Can't believe Qinwen only won her first title last week. Yeah, Queen Zheng. Yeah, Zheng just couldn't figure it out, but I'm glad that she finally got it. It's so weird that she couldn't get a title before that. She deserves it. Very talented player. Very talented player. Backhand into the forehand of Keys. Forehand from Zheng. That's a good one. Into the backhand of Keys cross. Into the backhand of Zheng. Into the backhand of Keys cross. We're on the deuce side. We're on the outside, I should say, but it's a forehand in the net. 15-all. Zheng, just a few too many errors. Zheng is hitting a lot of unforced errors when she doesn't need to be hitting them. She's hitting errors at bad moments, just weird shots when she's going for broke and completely missing into the doubles alley. At other times, she's hitting great shots. But it still shows an experience, and it still shows that she needs to hone down on her talent, on her game, you know. It's 15-all here. Zheng's still in this match. You never know with tennis, but Keys with all the momentum. No doubt about it. Kick into the back and return of Zheng. Back in from Keys into the forehand out of Keys. Back in from Zheng, but it's too good from Keys. Ball was just spinning away from Zheng, and that's that power of Keys. Power of Keys, and it's 30-15. 30-15 here. Yeah, he is quite a bit better than Jensen Brooks. Yeah, I appreciate that, Matt. Yeah. Forehand from Zheng into the forehand of Keys. Backhand from Keys into the backhand of Zheng. Huge into the backhand of Keys. Hits tape, goes over. Forehand from Zheng is a winner. We're at 30 all. Queen Zheng, she's not giving up easy. Let's see what Keys can do. Keys has played a great match, too. This has been a good level match. 30 all. 30 all. This is what we wanted. This is what we want. This is what we came to see. We're at 30 all. But we want to see it competitive, too. We want to see a competitive second set. It was a competitive first set. Back and return into the forehand of Keys. Even in this rally, but Zheng hits it wide. Look, I think Zheng thought she was going to be on the defense, but she had a great return. She got right back to even, and I think that caught her off guard. But whatever happened, she missed the next shot. That was an easy shot that she missed. We're at 40-30. Whatever happened, it was an unforced error. First serve into the net from Keys. Second serve coming. Backhand for sure. Oh, huge backhand from Keys goes roaring. And we're at 3-0. Crowd loves it. That is a clean as you like backhand. Perfectly down the line. Wow, what a shot from Maddie Keys. Oh, Zheng, yeah. I mean, you got to be happy with the week that Zheng had last week, but disappointed that it's falling apart for her here for sure. So, but yeah, Keys too good. That's it. It's too good from Keys. That was a great backhand. But yeah, Zheng fan's going to be disappointed. I'm a Zheng fan as well, but too good from Keys there. That was crazy. That was crazy. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all joining. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you're enjoying. 3-0. We'll be here for more matches. More matches. We're here in North American part of the season. Canada next week, and then we got more tournaments in America as well. U.S. Open, Cincinnati. This is the part of the season. I like this part of the season. So, and obviously it's the one closest to me. So, time zone works out well for me. I'm hoping to commentate some matches. We got some other exciting stuff going on with QualityShot Tennis and myself that I'm excited about. So stay tuned, guys, because I'm very excited about what's coming up. I just support all the Asian players while Naomi is out. Yeah, that's cool too. That's cool too. Yeah, I hope Naomi comes back soon because I miss Osaka. I really gotta tell you, I'm while Osaka was playing, I always enjoyed Osaka, but I never really realized how much I really enjoyed watching her until she's been out of the sport for like, a year now, a year and a half, whatever. So yeah, I'm missing Osaka too. It's always a shame when you miss a player that good, because Osaka's crazy. Second serve coming here. Osaka is so good. Second serve, forehand from Keys, forehand from Zheng. That's going to catch the baseline. Forehand into the net, though. Love 15. Love 15. This is getting away from Zheng quickly. It's getting away from Zheng quickly. Keys is going to be happy with her level. Madison Keys had a so-so start to the season. You know, a few good results, but the grass season, ever since the grass courts have really picked up Maddie off her heels, and Madison Keys is running away with her level. She's one to watch at the U.S. Open, too. She's made the final before. I really do mean that. I think Madison Keys is somebody to watch at the U.S. Open. Danielle Collins is another American, hard-hitting American who I thought played well at the U.S. Open last year as well. But listen, Madison Keys, she's one to watch, in my opinion. I'd watch out for Maddie Keys. Love 15 here. Zheng bouncing the ball. That's a bad double fault from Zheng. I mean, you see double faults. That one wasn't even close. This is going off the rails for Zheng. After a tight first set, this is going off the rails for Zheng. Listen, Zheng, ever so talented. She might be tired from last week when she got the title, but it's not looking like it's going to be a super late night finish here. We're at love 30. It was a long first set. It was a long couple of sets from Tiafoe and Karatsev in the match before this. But listen, in Washington, I think we're not seeing any three-setters. Doesn't mean we haven't seen some good tennis, though. So forehand in the net from Keys, 15-30. Keys is just Keys is solid, just bad consistency. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think so too. Yeah, she's very good. It's just her consistency goes up and down, but she can go on a bit of a streak too, where she's playing pretty well. It's just hard to maintain that for a whole season. But I'd watch out for her during this North American hardcourt swing. No doubt about it. I will go ahead and announce that I'm planning a big thing on Twitter during the U.S. Open qualifying. Will complement the ESPN news coverage. I'm sleeping all day, September 11th, the day after the U.S. Open. Okay, nice. Yeah. Everybody, if you're not following Quality Shot Tennis, by the way, on Twitter, Matt Hill in the chat. Matt is part of the new team in the chat, so everybody welcome Matt in. Matt is great. I really like what he's bringing on Twitter. I've read a little bit of his blogs as well, and he knows exactly what he's been talking about. He's been covering the sport for a long time. So listen, we're getting more people involved with Quality Shot. We're broadening the horizons. I'm all here for it. I'm a fan of Quality Shot Tennis, and we're really growing the channel out. So Matt is a part of that. So everybody follow Quality Shot Tennis on Twitter, because Matt basically blogs about all the matches while the matches are going on the Twitter account. So that's great. That's a great thing for Quality Shot to have him on board. Yeah, shout out to Matt. And yeah, that's awesome. 40-30 for Zheng. 40-30 for Zheng. She's kind of escaping a little bit of trouble here, to be honest. I mean, Keys had a chance to break this open completely, if she hasn't already. First serve is long from Zheng, though. Back and return at the forehand of Zheng into the net, though. Not out of jail yet. Zheng is not out of jail yet. We're at deuce. We are at deuce. Backhand from Zheng into the backhand of Keys. Backhand Zheng into the backhand of Keys. Backhand of Zheng into the forehand of Keys. Backhand from Zheng into the backhand of Keys. Backhand Zheng. Down the line, it hits the sideline. It's a forehand from Keys. It's a forehand of Zheng. Forehand Keys into the net. Zheng gets to a game point. Listen, I wouldn't be Zheng is looking out of this match. Everybody's kind of looking at Zheng like she's out of this match. But look, Zheng is still fighting. She's still trying to do something. Zheng is fighting in this game, and you better believe that Zheng believes that she can come back. I don't know if she believes that she will, but I think she believes that she can, and that's already good enough. That's a good start, at least. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Backhand from Keys into the backhand of Zheng is huge down the line. Squash shot. Forehand of Zheng, and that's too good down the line. Zheng's got heart. And Zheng hits it down the lines. 3-1 for Zheng. 3-1 for Zheng. 3-1 for Zheng. Hour and 13 minutes. Let's go, Zheng. Come on. Let's go, Zheng. Make this a contest. Come on, Zheng. Zheng's got a good mentality, too. One of the reasons so many people are hyping her up is because she seems like she's a good competitor as well. She fights well. So that's something going for her as well. We'll see if it pays any dividends in this match. Like I said, regardless of what happens in this match, she's coming away with a title. She won a title last week, so you can't take that away from her. But she'll definitely hope. It's all about the match right here, right now. It's a forehand return into the net from Zheng. 15 love for Keys. 15 love for Keys. If you guys are just joining in, by the way, we got Madison Keys taking on Qinwen Zheng. It's the first round of Washington. For the first time, it's a men's and women's combined ATP 500. First ever ATP 500. That's a combined men's and women's. Both these players in good recent form. Zheng off a title, Keys off a fantastic grass court season, including a title in Eastbourne. Two power hitters, both talented players. Zheng, very talented, very fun to watch, unique player. It's 15-all here, by the way. 15-all. Let's see if Zheng can do anything. Let's see if Zheng can do anything in this one. Hour and 13 minutes into the match. Keys with a serve down the line, and it's too good for Zheng, who can't do anything with it. It's 30-15. Power is too much for Zheng. The power of Keys. But yeah, Keys always seems to pick up during this part of the season. She always plays it well, and I don't know. I've liked what I've seen from her recently, so I'd say she's a bit of a danger player coming into this part of the season. I've liked what I've seen from her in this match as well. Forehand from Zheng, inside out. Forehand from Zheng, inside out into the backhand of Keys down the line. She goes for it, but it's too much. It was like pressure. It was the pressure of Zheng just keeping attacking. Zheng was on the front foot, and Keys said, you know what? I don't like this. Zheng was intimidating, and Keys said, I'm just going to go for it. I don't want to be part of this point anymore. We're at 30-all. 30-all here. What can Zheng do? Keys serve out wide. It's just wide. Second serve. Second serve coming here for Keys. If Zheng wants to get back in this match, it's right here, right now. She can't wait. Zheng can't wait any longer. It's right here and right now. It's a double fault from Keys. Listen, double faults have been the story of, double faulting in tight moments has been the story of this match from both players. It really has. Break point here for Zheng. Let's see what Zheng can do. It's a break point here for Zheng. Kick serve into the backhand of Zheng. Forehand from Keys. Hits behind Zheng. Zheng is close to the ball. But listen, when all your energy and momentum is running away from the ball, it's hard to go right behind you. And it's Keys who gets back to deuce. Keys gets back to deuce. Okay. What happens next? Keys, like I said, there's a reason Keys has been a mainstay top 10 player for a long time. It's because she figures out ways out of moments like these. And that's what Zheng is yet to learn. Zheng is still young. It's a backhand way up high. Zheng has the skills. It's about honing down on them. Yeah, I hope you guys have been enjoying. It's Anthony Hirsch here on commentary. We had some technical difficulties earlier. I appreciate all you, everybody who was patient and stayed around. I appreciate all y'all who are joining. We had a great stream before this as well. Tiafoe Karatsev. Listen, it's just the start of the North American hardcourt swing. Where else do you want to be for all the tennis coverage? Quality Shot Tennis, we got it for you. Quality Shot Tennis, we growing it up. And yeah, y'all want to be here for that. Forehand from Zheng, inside out is wide. It's 4-1 for Keys. 4-1 for Keys. Zheng had chances. She had a break point, but that was too much. It's too much. 7-5, 4-1. Hour and 17 minutes. But yeah, like I said, this is the first meeting between the two players. This is the first time that Zheng and Keys have played against each other. I had to put you on mute because my stream is about 2 minutes behind. But I am staying shy. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, we'll try to get that fixed up for the other matches as well. But so it's here. Here are the stats for the match so far. First time that these two have played. Let's see. Second serve points won. Keys has been fantastic on second serve points won. She's won 29. Or sorry, she's okay. No, my mistake. But she's made 100% of second serves in. Has Keys. And then what else we got? Yeah, both players could be serving better, though, but that's one good stat for Keys. That's just crazy. Back to this match, though. Zheng serving from 1-4. Zheng serving from 1-4. Forehand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Backhand from Keys into the forehand of Zheng. Hits over it hard. Backhand from Zheng into the backhand of Keys. Down the middle. It's a backhand from Zheng again, but that one goes long. You just feel like Keys has all the momentum to run away with this. Just feel like Keys has all the momentum to run away with this. I will put you back on during JJS. It's no problem, Matt. No problem. It's 15 love here for Keys. No problem. Appreciate you joining in as well, Matt. First serve is long. Second serve coming. Kick serve into the backhand of Keys. Forehand from Zheng into the forehand of Keys into the net. 15 all. 15 all in this one. If you guys are in chat, by the way, let me know. Which player are you most rooting for at the US Open? It doesn't mean you don't have to say Alcaraz or something. If you just any player, who do you want most to have a good run at the US Open? It can be men's or women's side. Who's somebody you're rooting for? Let me know in the chat if you are watching. It can be Zheng as well. It can be Keys. It can be absolutely anyone. Let me know in the chat. 15-30. Keys is 6 points away from taking this one. Tight first set, but it's Keys who's run away with the second set so far. First serve is long. But yeah, let me know in chat. Who are you rooting for at this year's U.S. Open? Alcaraz, Sinner, Djokovic. It can be J.J. Wolf, obviously. It can be anyone. It can be anyone at all. Let me know. It's a double fault from Zheng. Too many double faults from Zheng. Zheng needs to go down on these double faults. A good performance for Zheng. A lot of it depends on her serving at this point in her career, and her serve has not showed up. It's 1-4, 15-40. And Keys has served well, so that's partially been a big difference. Also, too many unforced errors in general from Zheng. It's a backhand from Zheng crossing the backhand of Keys down the line to the forehand of Zheng. Forehand into the net. From Keys, 30-40. Keys looking a little bit frustrated. She looks like she should have gotten that. She's smiling it off, but kind of weird reaction. Anthony, who are you picking as your dark horse for the U.S. Open? That's a great question, Ashley. That's a great question. Paula Badoza, Danielle Collins. Those are a few. Leylah Fernandez. I think Fernandez could do something. I like her form recently. It's picked back up, and she played amazing at the U.S. Open 2 years ago. Those are a few that I'd name just off the top of my head. Then men's side, I'd have to think about it for a bit. I have to go through the rankings. But I'll answer that on the after this point. I'll look through the rankings for a second. Give you a couple of my dark horses. That's a good question though, Ashley. You let me know too who you got as dark horse, Ashley. Do you have any names come to mind for you? Dark horse, men's or women's side? I don't care. Men's or women's side. Who you got as a dark horse? It's a good question. Have to think about it. First, it's another double fault from Zheng. These double faults are just crazy. It's advantage for Keys, who gets a break point. Madison Keys with the break point to serve for this match. Listen, Zheng won a title last week, but her run in Washington is cutting off real short due to drawing Madison Keys in the first round, who's really playing well at the moment. Not that there's nothing that Madison Keys can improve either. There's a lot, but she's played well. Keys ready on the return. Forehand, inside out into the backhand of Zheng. Forehand into the backhand of Zheng cross and the backhand of Keys. Forehand to the forehand of Keys into the top of the net. Listen, Keys is looking a bit too frustrated at these misses. I don't know. She might be sensing like Zheng might not be done yet. You know, you know what I mean? Like She's looking real frustrated at these misses. Often I've seen that before, and then they're just mentally not in the right space to serve it out. Especially, listen, if Zheng holds in this next game, she might have a chance at the key service game. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. But I've seen that play out before. This wouldn't be a first. It's a first serve into the net from Zheng, though. If she double faults, then I swear to. Backhand into the forehand of Zheng, who hits a wide. Another break point coming for Keys, and she's had a lot of break points. Chris Eubanks says Marina. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Eubanks. Yeah, Eubanks did great at Wimbledon. I'd love to see him do something. It's hard for him. He's so new to the scene. It's hard for him, I think, to maintain this level after following it up on a run from Wimbledon. But listen, the look in Christopher Eubanks' eye, he looks like he belongs here. He wants to keep it going. So I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not going to bet on it, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'd love to see it. I really would. 20 years since an American man won a major. Roddick at 2003 U.S. Open. Backhand from Keys down the line. It's a good shot. Forehand picked up from Zheng. Forehand from Keys. Spun up down the middle. Backhand from Keys. She's on the defense. Forehand from Keys still on defense. It's a forehand from Zheng. Oh, it's a forehand squash shot from Keys. What a shot right on the baseline. Zheng leaves it. Zheng left it, and it lands in right on the baseline. That's a squash shot from Keys. We've seen about 10 squash shots from Zheng. That Zheng with all the skill in the world. We've seen squash shots from Zheng. That was a first. Squash shot from Keys on the dead defense, and it lands on the baseline. Zheng thinks it's going out. You can't just leave a ball. That's an experience, too. You have to play it. You can't just leave it. You have to play it. You have to be ready. I know I'm going with two Americans, but it's the U.S. Open. I think this is going to be a great major for the American men. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see that. We've seen a lot of great runs from American men to the quarterfinals, semifinals at majors recently. Let's see one get to a final. Let's see one get to a final. It would be great. Huge step for American tennis. That's what, listen, an American man reaching the major final, that's when people are like, okay, wow, American tennis, yeah, they're back. American tennis is back. Americans are back in men's tennis. That's when that's going to happen. An American needs to reach a major final. It's left 15 here for Zheng. She's still fighting. It's a forehand inside out to the backhand of Zheng cross, backhand from Keys into the backhand of Zheng. That's a good shot. That's a squash shot from Keys. Again, weird volley from Zheng. Forehand volley. It goes long from Zheng, though. Weird rally. So that was like a rally from it's a really strange rally. It was like a squash shot from Keys. And Zheng, right on her toes, hits a backhand volley and gets it up. It's 15-all. But yeah, Sebastian Korda, I think, is a dark horse for the U.S. Open for me. I think Korda is Tommy Paul. Tommy Paul, he's absolutely. He's a big dark horse for me for the U.S. Open, is Tommy Paul. I don't think he's going to win it or get to the final, maybe, but I think he could get to a quarter or semi easy. It's a backhand long from Zheng. Backhand long from Zheng. But yeah, actually, after the match ends, I'll go through the draws for the women's and men's side. I'll give you through a few dark horses for the U.S. Open just to end off. Just to end off real quick before I head out. North American hardcourt swing starting up. Very excited for it. First serve goes well long from Keys. Second serve coming. Kick serve into the backhand of Zheng. Forehand squash shot from Keys into forehand of Zheng cross. Huge forehand down the line from Keys. That's a Madison Keys shot. Shot of the match for Madison Keys to pull up match point. Shot of the match for Madison Keys to pull up match point. What a shot from Maddie Keys. What a shot from Maddie Keys. And listen, Zheng got a title last week. She was hoping that coming into Washington, she would have a good run here. But listen, Madison Keys in America, that's a different animal. And Madison Keys, she always picks it up here. Serve down the line's too good. Zheng into the ground, and Madison Keys gets a good win over Qinwen Zheng. 7-5, 6-1, and Keys gets it done. Let's see the handshake here. Nice enough handshake between two players. A little bit cold. Don't know why, but but it's okay. I appreciate all y'all for watching. Don't forget to like and sub to the channel as well. Very excited for the North American Hardcourt Swing. Excited for the U.S. Open. Excited for everything coming up with QualityShot Tennis. Don't forget to like, to sub. We got some good stuff coming, so stick around for that as well. But yeah, it's Anthony Hersher on commentary. And yeah, we have a vlog out. I went to the Atlanta Open. I'll talk more about that in some future streams as well. I'd love to go to more tournaments as well, but I got to go to Atlanta Open, interview some players. There's a video on the channel on right now about the Atlanta Open interview, so check that out as well. It was a great time. It's a great time. So yeah, I really appreciate y'all. Stick around. Thank you, Anthony. Yeah, no problem, Max. Will you commentate more for the Washington Open matches? Yes, I'll be here for more Washington matches. So very excited. I love Washington. I love this event. So very excited for it. Very excited for it. Yeah. So dark horses for U.S. Open. Let me pull up the draw real quick. Frances Tiafoe and Jessica Pegula. Yeah, those are good picks. Great picks. Tiafoe is a good pick. Almost feel like Tiafoe might not even be so much a dark horse. I think everybody knows how close he got at the U.S. Open last year, and he's been a top 10 player. He's been playing great, but yeah, he's a good dark horse for sure, if he counts as one. But yeah, real quick before I head out and finish things up, let me go to the rankings here. I'll give you guys some of my dark horses for the U.S. Open, men's and women's. Some dark horses for men's and women's. Karen Khachanov, if he can play. Karen Khachanov reached the semifinals of U.S. Open and Australian Open, and then he reached the quarterfinals of Roland Garros, and he only lost to Djokovic in an incredibly well-played match. He was up a set against Djokovic and put it to a tiebreaker. It was a very good, he's been very good. If he's healthy, then I say him. I'd also shout out, who else would I shout out? Tommy Paul. I shout out Borna Coric. Coric always looks good at the U.S. Open if he can pick it up there. He picked it up this time of year last year. Grigor Dimitrov. I really think Dimitrov is primed for a good run at a tournament. It would be a shame if we don't see him have a good run at a tournament. He's been playing great all season. As Dimitrov, he played great earlier today, beat Mackie McDonald. Alex de Minaur, I would say, is a slight underdog as well. He the one quarterfinal he reached, I believe, was at the U.S. Open. Francisco Cerundolo has been in good form. Nicholas Jarry, I don't think he's going to do much, but I'd like to shout him out because I like Jarry, and I think he's underrated. Lorenzo Sonego has been doing well. Who else? J.J. Wolf, Arthur Feast. Those are a few dark horses. Sebastian Korda, Christopher Eubanks as well. The biggest dark horses I would mention are Grigor Dimitrov, Tommy Paul, and Sebastian Korda. Those are my three biggest dark horses for the tournament. Karen Khachanov and Tiafoe, if they count as well. And then for the WTA, there are a few to name. Danielle Collins, Madison Keys, Leylah Fernandez, Qinwen Zheng, who we just watched. I think Zheng could be a little bit of a dark horse. But yeah, Jarry is awesome. He could have beat Alcaraz. Absolutely, yeah. I finished up playing a tennis match myself that day. It was so hot out that day. But anyway, I finished up playing a tennis match that day, and then as soon as I got up, I was like, Alcaraz is playing Jarry, because I knew that was going to be a good match. Somehow I was like, that's going to be awesome, because Jarry was playing amazing on grass courts. And then yeah, I just put it up on my phone after that match, and yeah, that match is awesome. Shout out Jarry because he's great. But yeah, those are a few dark horses that I would have for the U.S. Open. Yeah, Jarry is great. I hope Jarry does something big, but yeah. Dimitrov, Korda, and who else did I name as well? Tommy Paul. Those are my biggest dark horses for the U.S. Open. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you all for being patient with me through some technical difficulties as well. I'll try to figure out what went wrong with that and get that sorted out so it doesn't happen again. It was a good match here, 7-5, 6-1 for Madison Keys. She always picks it up at this part of the season. Great fun to watch. Zheng, talented as always. She's still honing down on that little bit of skill that she has to be more consistent, but she's a great, talented power hitter, and it was fun to watch anyway. And yeah, Keys with the great shot making, and yeah, she just picked it up against Zheng, and she was too much. Her power was too much. Yeah, thanks, Ashley. Thanks, Matt, as well, for joining in. Max, everybody who was in here. Osaka Net, definitely joined back. It was fun having you as well. And Carmenu as well. Everybody who joined in. Ghost. Thank y'all for joining in. Hour and 30 minutes. Madison Keys gets the win. The North American hardcourt swing, the American swing is underway. And it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, men's and women's. Who's going to win the women's side? Who's going to win the U.S. Open on the women's side? It's hard to say, right? Swiatek, maybe. I mean, but can we say that confidently? Vondrousova just won Wimbledon. Who's going to win the U.S. Open? Who knows? Medvedev, Alcaraz, Djokovic are going for the title at the U.S. Open. Who's going to win that? We'll see. It's this is going to be fun, and this is the part of the season I'm super excited for. I think it's going to be one of the better little moments of tennis that we'll see for a while. That's my little prediction going in. I'm very excited, and but for now, Washington, also a very fun ATP 500, and it's Madison Keys with the win. Double faults in serving, letting down Zheng, too many errors. Madison Keys, too many winners. And Zheng will have her time, but it's Madison Keys who played amazing and very strong, powerful forehands to get the win. See you guys at the next one. Washington, American swing, it's starting up.